Hello students, this is Mohan. This video is about the leadership of masterminds in CA Inter Crash Batch Coaching and the other details about the CA Inter Crash Batch Coaching as well. By the way, what do you mean by Crash Batch Coaching? See, there are two batches in CA Inter. One is called the regular batch coaching. The batch is meant for first time listeners. Those who are going to appear for the CA Inter examinations for the first time will attend the classes in regular batch mode. Whereas crash batch is a batch meant for repeaters. And the major difference between the crash batch and the regular batch is the number of hours for which we are going to teach. So in case of regular batch, the teaching will be little detailed, and whereas in crash batch, the teaching will be little brief. Say for example, in case of regular batch, put together both group 1 and group 2 will be taking nearly about 1600 hours to 1700 hours to complete the syllabus. So the coaching classes will be for 1600 to 1700 hours in case of CA Inter regular batch. Whereas in case of cash batch, the coaching will be finished in between 1100 to 1150 hours for both group 1 and group 2 put together. For both group 1 and group 2 put together. This is a main difference between the regular batch and crash batch. In simple to say, in case of regular batch, the explanation of the coaching will be in detail since that is meant for the first time listeners. Whereas in case of crash batch, since it is meant for the repeaters, the explanation will be little brief. Okay, let me continue, my dear students. Why masterminds is considered to be matchless for CA Inter Crash Batch? By the way, this video is available both in English as well as Telugu. And I'm making this video on June 1st, 2023. June 1st, 2023. Let me continue, my dear children. So there are certain unique features which are absolutely unmatchable, and because of these unique features, I can proudly say that Masterminds is matchless for CA Inter Crash Batch Coaching. What are those features? I'll tell you. First one, you all know that the CA Inter will be having 8 papers, and of course the CA Inter Crash Batch Coaching will not be given for both groups at a time. Either the student can attend the coaching classes for group 1 or group 2. Either for group 1 or group 2, not for both the groups. Technically, why it is not possible, I'll tell you. In case of CA Inter regular batch, the batch will be for a duration of 10 months, whereas in case of CA Inter Crash Batch, the batch will be hardly for 5 months. That's the reason we can't offer coaching for both the groups at a time for CA Inter Crash Batch aspirants. So in simple to say, the CA Inter Crash Batch will be either for group 1 coaching or for group 2 coaching. Of course, we'll be running batches both for group 1 and for group 2. So those who want to appear for the group 1 will attend the group 1 classes. Those who want to appear for the group 2 will attend the group 2 classes. So in total, the CA Inter is comprising of 8 papers. In case of crash batch, the most unique point is more than 10 faculty members will be teaching 8 papers of CA Inter even in case of crash batch. So this may be unusual thing. This may be unusual thing in case of regular batch, since the fees will be comparatively higher for regular batch. We may be using the services of more number of faculty for CA Inter regular batch. Even though the fees is very much lesser for CA Inter Crash Batch compared to the CA Inter regular batch, the most unique point is we'll be making use of the services of more than 10 faculty members to teach just 8 papers. That is the most unique point. The second one, the CA Inter Crash Batch will also be taught by CA Inter regular batch faculty. And the availability of the batch. See, my dear students, this is another unique point. CA Inter Crash Batch coaching is available in 3 different modes. I repeat, available in 3 different modes. One is called the CPB, complete physical batch. I repeat, complete physical batch. Nothing but the face-to-face classes, otherwise called as offline batches. Whereas the second one is the complete online batch, which is the brainchild of Masterminds as far as the CA Inter is concerned. Not many institutions are offering CA Inter complete online batch even at this point of time also. I can proudly say that Masterminds is a pioneer in offering the complete online batch coaching classes at CA Inter level. So what do you mean by complete online batch? I'll tell you. So this is nothing but the live telecast of the physical batch classes. So students, by staying at their home itself, can attend the CA Inter Crash Batch coaching through this concept called complete online batch. I just told you the unique point is it will be live lectures. It will be live lectures. So rather than taking the coaching classes through video recorded lectures, so taking coaching classes through interactive live lectures will be more effective, and that is possible only through complete online batch, which is being offered only by Masterminds. So nothing but the live lectures. Another unique point or another speciality of this complete online batch, another advantage of this another complete online batch is the students even can get clarified their doubts on real-time basis. You will be given a chat box, and if you can post your doubts, it will be clarified by the end of the session. And you'll be conducted the Sunday examinations also. Though it is an online batch, otherwise called as complete online batch, the students have to appear the revision examinations, the Sunday revision examinations also by staying at their home itself. So we will not be confining to mere coaching classes. We will be asking the students to attend the revision examinations on every Sunday, weekend examinations. And another unique point is we will be sending the materials through courier in case of complete online batch. See, another unique point, another biggest advantage of complete online batch is there is no question of postponement of the watching videos. See, you all know that majority of the CA Inter students, I mean to say the CA Inter crash batch aspirants or the CA Inter repeaters, they will be going for the video recorded lectures. What is happening? Now, out of these students who are buying the video recorded lectures are not watching the videos regularly as per a schedule. They keep on postponing watching the videos. So they are not at all effective. That is, they are not at all effective. Adding to this, another major advantage in case of video recorded lectures is they are not at all effective. Adding to this, another major disadvantage in case of video recorded lectures is students will keep on postponing watching those videos. I started stating that the CA Inter crash batch coaching is available in 3 different modes. One is complete physical batch, second one is complete online batch, the third one is video recorded lectures, otherwise called as VOD batch, video on demand batch. So this is a traditional form of online coaching classes where the video recorded lectures will be sold. So VOD batch, otherwise called as video on demand batch, otherwise called as offering coaching classes through video recorded lectures. So not many institutions are offering CA Inter crash batch coaching. Adding to this, not many institutions are offering CA Inter crash batch coaching in 3 different formats. I repeat, if you consider 10 CA Inter coaching centers who are offering coaching classes for regular batch, hardly 3 to 4 coaching centers will be offering coaching classes for crash batch. That is the reason I stated that not many institutions are offering coaching classes for CA Inter repeaters, otherwise CA Inter crash batch. Apart from that, not many CA Inter coaching centers are offering CA Inter crash batch in 3 different formats at a time. What are those 3 formats? It is CPB, complete physical batch, complete online batch, and VOD, video on demand batch. And another unique point, why Masterminds is considered to be matchless for CA Inter crash batch. Another unique point is we don't just confine to CA Inter crash batch. We have CA Inter regular batch, we have CA Inter crash batch, and we have CA Inter study hours and revision examination batches. So we'll be offering services for CA Inter students in 3 different formats. One is regular batch, coaching for first time listeners. Second one, repeaters, I mean to say crash batch. Third one, Shri, study hours and revision examination batches, SHRE. So that is another unique point. That is why Masterminds is called as matchless for CA Inter crash batch. Next one, will be offering CA Inter crash batch. See, next one, at least we'll be having 8 CA Inter crash batches a year in offline mode. I repeat, we'll be having at least 8 CA Inter crash batches in offline mode in a year. You just find out how many crash batches are being offered by other CA Inter coaching centers in offline mode. Whereas in case of Masterminds, it is as big as 8 crash batches in a year in offline mode. I'm not talking about the online mode. I'm talking about the offline mode. And of course, we'll be having at least 20 CA Inter regular batches a year for CA Inter, including our branches. I repeat, will be having at least 20 CA inter regular batches a year, including our branches. So will be taught by, whereas in case of CA inter crash batch, I repeat, in case of CA inter crash batch, another unique point is it will be taught by the central office faculty, CO batch faculty. I mean to say the central office faculty. These CA inter crash batch classes will be handled by, will be taken by, will be taught by central office faculty. This is another unique point, making masterminds as matchless for CA inter crash batch. And we'll be having near about 5,000 admissions a year for CA inter and CMA inter put together. This really sounds so big, is it not? 5,000 admissions a year for CA inter and CMA inter put together, including our branches. And a success story of more than 20 years. As you all know that Masterminds was started in the year 2002. So it's been more than 21 years. So that is another big point, making Masterminds as matchless for CA inter crash batch. And not just the coaching classes, I just covered earlier also, not just the coaching classes, we are even offering Sunday revision examinations or weekend revision examinations for CA inter crash batch aspirants. That is absolutely a very big unique point compared to any other coaching center which are offering crash batch coachings for CA inter students. And very few are having this another unique facility. What is that another unique facility? In Masterminds, we have two separate back-end services departments which are offering academic services. What are those two back-end service departments? It is one, the question paper setting department and the materials preparation department. Not every institution will have these kind of back-end services. We have an exclusive department for preparation of the question paper, and we have an exclusive department for preparation of the materials. And these two departments will be having not less than 20 full-time employees and near about 250 part-time employees or part-time valuationers And my dear students, another unique point is we'll be offering CA inter coaching, either the crash batch coaching or the regular batch coaching from 8 different places of AP and Telangana. What are those places? Hyderabad, Vizag, Vijayawada, Rajahmundry, Kurnool, Nellore, Tirupati, and of course Guntur as well as. In case of Hyderabad, both Amirpeta and Dilshuk Nagar. So we'll be offering CA inter services parallelly at 8 different places, making Masterminds matchless for CA inter crash batch. One more unique point is, even in case of crash batch coaching, I repeat, even in case of crash batch coaching, we'll be offering coaching for nearly 10 to 11 hours a day, which is almost in par with the regular batch, And you'll be surprised to know that. In case of CA inter, either group 1 or group 2 crash batch, the coaching will be nearly for 550 hours, which is again a unique point and which makes Masterminds as matchless for CA inter crash batch. And another unique point is our services for CA inter crash batch aspirants will not be for 60 days or 70 days, will be for 5 months. If for the first 2.5 months, we'll be offering coaching classes. After completion of the coaching classes, we'll be giving a schedule and will conduct the study hours and revision examinations very systematically. That study hours after completion of the syllabus will be for another 2.5 months, and it will be from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. on everyday basis, and it will be from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. on every day, and we'll be conducting the revision examinations on weekly twice basis. And immediately after completion of the examination, we share a suggestion answer in physical mode, and within 2 weeks we even complete the valuation and we even share the valuation report to the students. So conducting the study hours doesn't mean that it's like a self-study. You'll be monitored, you'll be motivated, and you'll be subjected to appearing examinations. You have to appear for the revision examinations, and again will be supported by the suggestion answers, and will also be supported by the valuation services and valuation report as well.